Hello everybody, welcome back to Assassin's Creed, the Ezio Collection, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Picking up where we left off, I got the task of going outside. We are in the Monterione Villa in the present day, you know, quote unquote present day. All of our shit is set up in the vault where I had to put the assassin seals to get Altair's armor, which looked nothing like Altair's armor. And now I was sent out to hook into a power source that apparently they installed in the villa at some point.
Monterione for circuit boxes. Rebecca's little doodads, they'll reroute small amounts of electricity to the power line underneath the villa. Don't ask me how they work. If I understood that, I wouldn't be the fella hiding the van.
I mean, you still might be. Okay, so do I have to do this? Okay, so I do have to do this one. Okay. Well, it's a good... Yeah, I have no idea how that's supposed to work. It's like wireless energy, but I mean, we also have like 3 generators right here. Or 4 generators right there. Holy hell. A lot of generators. Well, I wonder, are my statues up? Like those ones I put down as Ezio? Nope, they're not. There's not even a platform there for them. Alright, well that's weird, but whatever. I mean, I distinctly remember Ezio putting statues down there. Even if the statues were gone. So is it just going to be around the villa? Oh, look at that hole. Alright. Or is it going to be like all around the city? Now there are collectibles in this area, believe it or not. Which I probably should have got in between the parts. I didn't even think of that. Okay, seriously? Maybe they must be just like all around then, not just on the villa. But yeah, there's like, oh, what is it? It's like Ezio's sword is one, I think. There's like a bunch of different collectibles that you can find. You know, I probably don't even need fucking Eagle Vision for the most part. I mean, they look pretty recognizable. But oh well. But yeah, there's like a sword you can pick up. I want to say it's like next to a tree or something. Maybe? I mean, there's cars here, so obviously this place was rebuilt at some point. I find it weird that they didn't rebuild the villa. But, you know, whatever. I guess I don't know how much it costs to repair a place like this. I mean, it's not like they did a very good job. It still looks pretty shoddy. The fact that there's vehicles here is weird. Like, it just seems really weird to me. Is that one? Yeah. Okay. I don't know what that noise is, but whatever. But yeah, it's like they obviously did something here to help rebuild. Oh, look at that. There's the fucking other one right there. Nice. Beautiful. That was easy enough. As soon as, you know, I stopped running around the villa. Oh, God. I don't know why I'm tired. I mean, I've been up for a while now. Okay. Oh, it's just going to teleport me. That's nice of it.
Just in time. The sun's rising.
Yes, it's booted. We're good to go.
Did you miss me? No? Anyone? Hello? Am I speaking out loud? Hello? Workaholics.
Let's get started.
Alright. So, just like the last one, I think, you can walk around and talk to everybody.
Do you have any clue about those numbers under the drawing?
1419, 1420, 1421. Maybe something to do with the 100 Years' War. Or wait, in 1419, Pope Martin V arrived in Florence, right? He left for Rome in 1420, and that was the same year Brunelleschi began building the Duomo. And in 1421... in 1421... Yeah, I'll have to do some more research, I think.
I mean, that's more than I could have pulled out. I mean, I even played Bladestorm, which is about the 100 Years' War.
What are we going to do about Abstergo?
Wait it out. As soon as we find the apple, I get in contact with our other teams in Europe, but as far as Italy goes, we're on our own.
It'd be nice to have some help from above.
Our top assassins are busy gathering info about the Templar satellite launch. We've pinpointed several possible facilities in the US, China, and Russia, but there are no clear leads yet.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, they're launching a satellite based off of the information they gathered in the first Assassin's Creed to help locate pieces of Eden.
You seem focused.
I've been busy patching new systems into Baby here. She's only gonna get better.
Is Desmond going to be able to relive memories this time?
As a matter of fact, he will.
Alright, so let's get back into the Animus as Ezio. The person that we're all here to see, not fucking Desmond. I don't like Desmond. Like, for the first game, this whole, like, Animus thing was fine to explain how shit was happening, but, like, oh, look at that. Everything past that is like, yeah.
As you may have noticed in the van, I've made some improvements to the Animus, and I've also patched in a new VR training program. Here you can show off all those flashy moves you picked up from your ancestors. Let me open one of the missions.
Okay. No. God. If I remember now, there was this when I did this on the 360. Oh god, is the kill streak not fucking... Okay, really? Okay, it's because I was mashing the X button. Nope, I don't fucking know then. I could have swore it was because I, like, at what point then do I have to hit X to get... I could have swore that the counter kill was not that hard to pull off. Like, I don't know. Because there was I think it was the medium kill streak, I was actually top of the leaderboards at one point. Like, I was number one in the world.
You can access more VR missions through the Animus desktop. As you complete training sessions, I'll add additional challenges. To stop your subconscious from rejecting Ezio's later memories, you're gonna have to live them in the order his genome recorded them. Highlight sequence 2 for me, Desmond.
Oh, now I have to do
Good, now
shit?
select it and you're gonna see the memories inside.
I'm actually gonna do it?
Once you've unlocked
Nope.
a memory, by
Still not
accessing
in
this
control.
menu, you can relive it as many times as you want.
But what if there are memories I just want to forget?
Desmond, this is very important. If you need to take a break, log out of the Animus. You can leave the machine whenever you like.
I'm all set to go. Don't worry.
One last thing. As you raise your synchronization by executing events the way Ezio lived them, you might even discover some repressed memories. Okay, let's get started. Select the first memory.
See ya. I'm not touching anything, and it's still selected. What a weird thing. It's like telling you how to do it, but it doesn't actually let you do
those
it.
gibberish 5-digit codes from the end of Subject 16's files, and I seem to have discovered a remarkable coincidence. The codes correspond perfectly with coordinates inside the Animus.
Of course it does.
I've tagged the landmarks, pinpointed by the coordinates with eye icons in the database. Now, odds are you won't find anything there, but, well, who knows?
Yep, so just like in the second one, ride the unicorn cheat, okay. It's like in the second one, there's glyphs you have to find in this one. Although I don't think they're glyphs in this one. I think it's just like, it's like a really fucked up thing. Like it looks like a glitch.
Calmatevi. The pain will end soon.
Where have you brought me?
Nowhere, Messere. A man left you here.
Did he say anything?
Only this. You are to meet Messer Machiavelli in front of the Mausoleo di Augusto. Let me help you get dressed.
The same man who brought me here gave me these clothes?
Si, Messere.
All right, and here we are in Rome. Now, unlike 2, this one
Yes.
takes place solely
Or what
in
is
Rome.
left of
But,
it
you know,
since the
Rome is
Borgia
huge.
came to power.
And the mausoleo.
Unfortunately, you cannot see it from here.
How about from the top of that church?
Yes, but the stairs up are closed.
That should not be a problem. Vi ringrazio di tutto quello che avete fatto per me, buona donna.
Holy shit.
Addio.
So this one, once again, like 2, has a bunch of collectibles and whatnot to do. Find a doctor to heal the wounds from the villa attack, then climb the church. Yeah. So yeah, there's a few things changed in this one. Like I said, in this one here, it is all it all takes place in Rome. But if we look at the map here, yeah, whatever. I got it. Nope. Come on, give me the map. There we go. So like, if we look at it here, oh, no, maybe we do. Oh no, never mind. I know what that's for. But as you can see here, you know, it is a pretty sizable map. And a lot does happen here.
I need to find the doctor.
If we do go outside Rome, it isn't too, like, it's got to be for just, like, a mission or something. Because I don't remember any missions that take you outside of Rome. Unlike in the second one, this one here, you don't have a home base to build up. Instead, this one here, what you build up is the stores and that
Salute.
around town.
I require
around
medicine.
Let me look. Someone your age cannot recover from a wound like this with medicine. Here is something to dull the pain. You will heal over time.
Grazie.
4 out of 5 doctors would suggest leeches, but they have not proven effective against such things. However, I can recommend several good colleagues around the city. Do you need anything else?
There we go.
Who requires bleeding?
Press right bumper and select medicine. Oh, okay. Or I can just hit left on the D-pad to do it. I can see that. And then I have my poison and my gun, got throwing knives. I don't have any money to throw around, but I see that that is unlocked. And then I think that there's a way to change what weapon is assigned to your secondary. Like when I fight with my sword out, you look, it has like the little symbol of the pistol there. I'm pretty sure there's a way to set that to be like the throwing knives, and I don't think the smoke bombs though, but maybe the smoke bombs. Because I could have swore that in this game there was a way to put the smoke bombs like on, so that like you just hit like a button and he'll automatically like deploy the smoke bomb for you, but maybe not. Maybe it's something I have to put on like the D-pad or something, I don't know. So yeah, you have viewpoints just like every Assassin's Creed game. You got to find the buildings, climb them. I'm pretty sure that it will give you all the viewpoints like it does in the other one. Like it'll tell you where they all are. Oh yeah, like I said, you build up the shops and that around town instead of in like a different area, but it has different things, right? It has banks, and the banks are where you go to collect your money.
Is resisting arrest. We will show him how things operate under the Borgia.
Machiavelli can wait.
Yeah. But yeah, the banks, the more banks you renovate, the more money they will hold for you. It's just like the chest back at the house. Whereas like the chest in the second one, right? The more upgrades you did, the more the chest would hold before you would have to collect from it. It's very similar in this one, except this one here, the only thing that makes a difference is the banks. So like as you upgrade banks, they will hold more for you before you have to collect it. But like if you go and like renovate a blacksmith shop, that won't increase how much money you can hold, I think. I'm pretty sure. But at the same time, there are other things that, you know, obviously it's not as important if they do it that way. You can, like, you know, the banks let you hold quite a bit, and they're all over the city. So like banks are a good thing. I don't think banks will generate you income. I think all the bank will do is just hold more and more money for you. I don't think that they will generate more for you. but you will be able to find them all around the city. So unlike in the second game where you had to go back to the villa to collect the money, this one here, there won't be very many points where it'll be like, oh, I have to collect money, but it's really far away, and it would be like a big time sink just to go and get your money. In this one here, you know, chances are it'll be like, oh, the bank is full, I won't get anything else. Oh, look, there's a bank a couple blocks over, like a couple streets over. I'll go and collect it while I'm here. But yeah, and then you upgrade the blacksmiths, which I think the more blacksmiths that you upgrade, or not upgrade, but renovate, the more weapons are available. I think I don't think there's paintings, but I think there are tailors again. But then there are, like, city things. Like, you can build, like, aqueducts and stuff like that. I remember aqueducts. I don't remember what anything else is. But, like, you can, like, renovate aqueducts and make city improvements, which I thought was really cool. And that increases stuff. You can, I think, upgrade the thieves, the courtesans, and the mercenaries in this one to do different things. Oh, God. Hold left stick to select your next target, and then X with a single hit. Okay. So maybe, oh, that's probably what it was, is I wasn't, nope. Okay, yeah, so I think what it was before is I wasn't holding the left stick. So like I would just like move the left stick and hit X, and then he wouldn't do the kill streak. And another thing this one has that the second one doesn't is it has the full synchronization thing. It has sub-objectives in it. So it's like, do this to complete it. But to get 100% sync, you have to beat the level while doing, you know, this and this.
She was beautiful.
She was. Until that porco defiled her. I wish he'd just killed her. I wish he'd just killed La Mia Amata. People who saw her grow up cheered when he spat on her. Smiles on their faces when her neck...
I understand.
How can you? My Livia was innocent.
I have lost family to the rope. To treachery.
Il Carnefice watches from his home on the hill above. He threatens to hang me if I cut her rope.
Okay. Kill your target with the hidden blade. So see for full.
When you are ready, take her down. I will deal with Il Carnefice.
Now, I can't remember if it's in this one or not, but I don't know if you have to like, for example, for full sync. Obviously for this one, it's real easy. There are some later that have multiple objectives for it. And I can't for the life of me remember if you have to do every objective to get full sync or if you can do it in multiple things. Like, for example, if it was like kill him with the hidden blade and remain undetected. I don't know if I could do it once undetected and then do it... Oh, God, he has a lot of fucking guards, man. Okay, so that guy... Oh, my. There is a lot of guards in there. I definitely need to get that guy out of there somehow. What is my... Okay. But I need to kill him with the hidden blade. So that doesn't help me. Now, I don't know how much these guards look up in this game. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty visible right now, but... Oh, wow, they were... Oh, right, because there's still no notoriety right now. So I wonder if maybe... I don't know.
Requiescat in pace.
Ora!
Okay, alright. So then if I do that... So the thing with these, right, is like the counter kills and that, is you can be attacked during them. There we go. See, now that is what I'm talking about. Right fucking there. That is what I was missing so much in number 2. Like, you saw that fight, it was like 6 guys, fucking nothing. Now, like I said, I'm pretty sure that when we come across the brutes, like the bigger guys that wield the two-handed weapons, I don't think I can do that to them. I might be able to get an ability or something to do that to them after, but I'm not sure. And I think there's going to be guys with spears again. Oh, I know there's guys with spears, but I don't think I can do that to them either. That one I'm not 100% sure on. But yeah, like that right there is just like, oh, yes. Like, it's so nice to be able to just fucking annihilate people like that. Yeah, throw money, whatever. Okay, so there's a blacksmith over here. So if we open up the map, I'm going to do this because I think I saw one on there. Yeah, you see empty faction building. Horse stables, doctors, tailor, what is this one? Blacksmith, yeah, see? So like all of those are shops that you renovate and then they'll like improve. So like the blacksmiths, if I renovate them, I get more weapons to buy. The tailors, I don't remember. Like I think it just unlocks maybe like more dyes in that I can use, and probably like pouches and whatnot like they did in the last one. Now I don't remember where you buy. I like that. Oh yeah, and they also have the crossbow in this game, which is insanely powerful because it's silent and long range. Now, one thing about them is in the first Assassin's Creed, right? I think it was the opening sequence and or the trailer. I don't remember if it was in the trailer or not, or if it was just the opening sequence of the game. It shows him using a crossbow. And nowhere in that game did you get a crossbow, and then you play the second game, still no crossbow. This one, they give you the crossbow. It's insanely overpowered.
What a surprise to see you here.
I thought you had sent for me.
Never. News of the Villa attack has spread across the city. We were certain that you were dead.
Not yet. I am still very much alive.
The Borgia must not discover that you escaped them.
Throw the Borgia captain into the scaffold to kill him. Oh yeah, they also have environmental kills in this one. Just like certain, kind of like when you would throw people off of roofs and that in the second one. In this one here, though, they actually have like other things that you can throw them into, like scaffolding. And you throw them into there and it kills them. Okay, apparently he's not going to talk. So I will. Then you also have, like, you get, I don't know how far into it we might reach it this way. I don't know how fast you get to it, but you get introduced into the guilds. So like you get like the Thieves Guild and whatnot. Now, as you saw when I opened up the map there's the faction building.
You will not live long in Roma without supplies.
I have my blade.
For all the recent hardship.
Okay,
And the guards have their guns, courtesy of the Borgia. Fortunately, I can help you.
Grazie.
While you are in my debt, perhaps you will listen to reason.
As soon as I hear some, I will let you know.
But yeah, you have the faction building, and I want to say that when you go to a faction building, you get to choose what faction it gets. Oh, I get Roman Spalders. Okay, it gets assigned to. So like, if I went to it to renovate it, it would give me a choice. And I don't think buying all the weapons, I don't think helps in any way, or armor. But there may or may not be an achievement for it. Oh, okay. So see, okay, so if I use my sword, I automatically use my pistol, and if I use the dagger, then I automatically use throwing knives.
I'm not going
for my
Firenze.
secondary. Okay.
There will be no peace until we rise up against the entire Borgia family and the Templars who serve them.
I do not recall such brave talk at Monteriggioni.
How could I have known that they would find me so quickly? That they would kill Mario?
Rodrigo surrounds himself with snakes and murderers. Even his daughter Lucrezia has been sharpened into one of his most artful weapons. But she pales in comparison to the man behind the Villa attack. He is ambitious, ruthless, and cruel beyond imagining. The laws of men mean nothing to him. He murdered his own brother to take power. He knows neither danger nor fatigue. Those who do not fall by his sword clamor to join his ranks. The powerful Orsini and Colonna families have been brought to kneel at his feet, and the King of France stands at his side.
Give me his name.
Cesare, head of the papal armies. What does he intend to do with his power? What drives the man? That I still do not know. But Ezio, Cesare has set his sights on all of Italia, and at this rate he will have it.
Is that admiration I hear in your voice?
He knows how to exercise his will. A rare virtue in the world today.
Okay. So like I said, the faction buildings, I think you get to choose which faction it goes to, but obviously each faction can only have so many buildings, and I don't think it makes a difference where they get put. And I think if we go into here, it said something, right? Okay, no, it just says how much of the Rome is 0. Yeah, see, and then rebuild it. Borgia Towers, Tico. Yeah, see, so there's 9 faction buildings. So as you upgrade, or as you give the factions, and there's 3 factions, I think. Pretty sure. So each faction gets 3 buildings, and then as you give them buildings in the city, they give them special abilities. Like, I think the Thieves, one of the Thieves' abilities, I do believe, is when you have a group with them, and you walk through a group of people, they will pickpocket everybody that they touch.
Should we not travel by horse? Roma is quite large.
As Cesare's conquests in Romagna continue to succeed, and the Borgia grow in power, they have taken desirable areas of the city for themselves. We cannot use the stables here.
Oh, the will of the Borgia is law now?
What are you implying, Ezio?
Do not play dumb with me, Machiavelli.
Do you have some kind of plan?
I am improvising.
As always. Okay, so this was actually a thing I forgot about. So you can't actually do, like, the reason that they're all locked is because you can't do the renovations until... Okay, so those guys saw me go in there. That's fine. Yeah, you can't do any of the renovations until you take down the towers. So I do believe each tower has a captain, and then you kill the captain, who could be anywhere within the red area around it. And then you have to climb the tower and light the beacon, which generally isn't all that difficult. Okay, lost them. So now I need to make my way over. And, oh, get off the ladder. Now if I can get eyes on him, so he's in there. So now the captains, I do believe, behave differently on certain things. So like, I think this one here will stand and fight you. Maybe. But I think there are also some that will run away from you. And it's like, if they run away and they hide, like they'll just like run into a bill and like lock the door behind them, which apparently stops you. Then you have to wait.
You must have a death wish showing your face in a Borgia.
Okay, so I need to get him.
Make him thinking if
Then I need to grab you and then throw you that way. There we go. See, so then that right there was technically an environmental kill because I threw him into there. Now I don't know. Let's see. Does it tell me? Okay, so it doesn't tell me whether or not I do it, but I mean I know I did that one.
Without resorting to unpleasantness.
Just because you kill a few guards does not mean the people will grant access to the stables.
You are right. We need to send a signal. Wait here.
Yeah, see now it's like a ignite the tower. Yeah. So this is how you do them. I think that there might be, just like in 2, with the, or no, not in 2, just like in Watch Dogs, where you have the CTOS towers, but there's like that one that gets locked behind a story mission. There may be 1 or 2 of these that just like that get locked behind story missions. but I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh, ignite, there we go.
It seems the stable is now available for purchase.
After you.
So yeah, this, once again, it's just like the tutorial. So there, it's telling you that, you know, as you eliminate influence, you can buy properties and whatnot. Hey, completed. Alright, there you go. Examine. Oh, for 0 florins, okay. So then, yeah, to get horse, because you can ride horses everywhere in this game, or pretty much everywhere. And as you unlock stables, obviously the horses become more and more available. And there we go. Since I renovated them, I now get 48 florins every 20 minutes. And for full sync, don't lose any. So then, yeah, as you can see, there's 9 stables, and it tells you how many of each thing there are, which is so nice. It's like, hey, there's not a horse stable and whatnot. I am trying to reduce distance to target. My horse will not listen. Excuse me. Sir, excuse me. I'm trying to ride with my friend here. So another thing you can do in this one that I don't think you could do in the second one, just because I don't think, like, the horses weren't really too much of a thing in the second one. But in this one here, as you're like, you can draw your weapon and attack just like in the second one. But this one here, as you're running, you can stand. Oh, it's not showing you. But you can stand on the horse, and you can actually hijack somebody else's horse. And I think that for full sync, there is a mission where, like, you're chasing down a group of guys that are all on horseback. And, like, for full sync, you,
Can you also close them?
I intend to heal the sickness, not treat its symptoms.
Oh yeah, and you can also buy landmarks and that and renovate them.
Fine. Let us talk openly then. Rodrigo Borgia's death would not have solved anything.
I am inclined to disagree.
Look at this city, the center of Borgia and Templar rule. Killing one man will not change things. We need to take away the source of their power.
Are you suggesting we appeal to the people?
Maybe.
Relying on the people is like building on the set.
You are wrong. Our belief in humanity rests at the heart of the Assassin Brotherhood.
He must be from your inner circle. Go, get back what he has stolen.
I mean, it's... Oh, well...
I will wait at the Campidoglio.
I was going to say, it's bold of him to, you know, go and grab something off somebody who's on a fucking horse. But I guess, you know, if I then take the time to get off the horse, you know, it's obviously, yeah, whatever. But yeah, this here's the Thieves. It's showing you, just like in the second game, you know, you can you have the Thieves that'll come at you.
Your life.
And you do that, and obviously if you kill them, you become more notorious. So we're still in the very easy for full sync. It's more or less, right now, like, don't go off script is full sync. Like, you're supposed to follow, like, at no point was there a fight. So it's like, don't get into a fight. Like, you know, you could get into a fight and not lose any health. Like, there is that. Oh, what's this? Rosa in Fiore. That's the barracks. And the Thieves Guild is all the way down there. Oh yeah, it says I still have shit in my inventory, though. I saw that when she made me pause it and whatnot. Okay, so I can unlock the different capes, the armor. I really like that armor, but if I equip it, it obviously doesn't. Let's see, should I go blue? Let's go with red. Let's put on the Medici cape. Yeah, that's fine. So I don't know if you get a cape in this one. Like, I think you still get the auditory cape, but you have to unlock it in a different way. And I want to say that there is, like, another cape that acts the same as this, where it takes away your notoriety. But I'm not 100% sure on that. So for now, we'll just wear this one. Just because it's red, it goes with the rest of my outfit. If we find a tailor, I may look into seeing, like, what colors I can get for my armor and that, but I don't know how much I'll change it. Like, the only reason it really changed, or I really changed it in the first one, is because it was, like, the special whatever, you know? It was, like, a black and red one that came with, I got it through the Ubisoft Club. And then I used it because not only did I get it through the Ubisoft Club, so I may as well, but it was a lot similar, it was a lot closer to the Altair armor than any of the other ones. So it's like, oh, I may as well use this one. Oh my god, so many people. Fuck out the way. Oh, there's beggar women now. Alright. Oh, right. I think they took away the minstrels that would chase you down, and now it's just beggars who will chase you down and ask you for money. God damn. Okay, can I just climb up here? I don't know exactly what just happened there, but whatever. Oh, I'm not going to be... Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. He can climb up really fucking high. Oh, man. I wonder if we're getting on horses again. If only I...
Did you liberate your money from our friend?
God, I don't know what that was about.
I did.
A small victory.
They add up. And in time, with work, we'll have a few dozen more.
And in time, Cesare's gaze will return to us, and we'll be broken again. Now, where is my contact, Vinicio? He should have already intercepted the letter. Follow me.
Rendezvous in my contact on retrieve the letter. Catch the Borgia courier in under 1 minute. So this is one of the things, right, where there is... Now, I'm going to say this now. It might turn out to not be true. Where there is a little bit of luck involved, depending on how they make me do it. Like, if it starts me in a fight, and then I have to go and chase down the guy, it depends on whether or not I can get away from them quick enough, whether or not there's anybody who can catch me. If the guy takes too many paths, you know, shit like that. And then there's also always the chance that it's like, catch the guy, there's no combat at the beginning, and he like immediately trips over a group of people. Because, like most games, most open world games, they don't alter the randomness for certain things. So like in Watch Dogs, you have those coin run things,
Look at these facades,
and it doesn't alter anything, so you could be running, doing great, and then just like get smoked by a car out of nowhere because the traffic doesn't change. In racing, like street racing games, they won't change traffic when you're racing to make it so like you could very well just end up fucked. And in this game, you know, they don't change random spawns, so you could very well end up with like the Borgia running, and depending on how much of a head start he has,
he was attempting to steal official Vatican mail.
You know, like run past and like a group walks in front of you.
Who are you working for, ladro?
I am working for no one. Then no one will care what we do to you.
Doink. Now I don't remember if it's a thing or not in this one. I think that if you assassinate someone, you can do a chain kill off of that, but I'm not sure.
Find me at the terme.
Oh fuck, he's running in there. I should not have got on the horse. Yeah. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Damn it, the horse fucked me there. But that's fine, this is way under a minute. Yeah, I'd see, now that there was no combat when I first started to chase him, so that was fine. And he wasn't even that far away from me. Where the fuck did he say? You received new... Oh, see, look at, and then if you leave, you get emails and shit in this one. So there was one that did that. So I think, because of that, we're not going to exit right now. I need to find my way out of here. But I think because of that, every time we start a video, I think we will start by going over whatever emails we got. Because we probably won't get too many during parts. Like, I highly doubt that we'll end up with another set of emails besides those ones we just got. So at the start of every episode, we will start in the villa, down with everybody else, and we will go through the emails and whatever else we got. Just to keep track of it. I don't know, like, I don't remember if any of it's important. But, you know, better safe than sorry, right? So yeah, like I said before, open world games. This one's significantly more open world. Like, I think the other ones were considered open world. This one's significantly more open world just because it's one big city instead of multiple. Well, granted, the cities were pretty big in the last one. Don't lose any health. All right. Oh, am I about to get jumped? Yep, this is what I thought it was. See, now this one here is where they start getting a little bit harder, because it's like, don't lose any health. Oh, I barely fucking blocked that one. So these guys here are the weirdos who dress up like wolves. Oh, that didn't quite go according to plan. Come on, let's do it. There we go. Oh, fuck. Aha! But yeah, this here, the followers of Romulus.
These murderers come from?
Search for the lairs, yeah. So as you can see, I am getting a little bit more money than I did in the second game. In the second game, I would get like 3 or 4 florins. This one here, I'm getting 11, 14, whatever. Still not a whole lot, but definitely a lot more worth it at this point in the game. Obviously, as the game progresses and I start making more and more money, it will be less and less, like, I won't be looting them. And in all honesty, probably by the next time I play this, I will have went around, done a bunch of side content, and already have more money than I need. So there is that. Hopefully we will make it to the point in this one here. In this one here, you get to rebuild the Brotherhood, basically. Like, as you saw in the last game, there wasn't very many people left of the actual Brotherhood. This one here, you actually get to build it up, and I'm hoping we hit that point, because that's one of my favorite things in this game, is the...
They must have come from in here.
So, just like the... if I recall correctly, like Altair's armor in the second one, where you had to find the tombs, this is how you get the special endgame armor for this game, is you have to find these. Now, I don't remember how hard they are to find. Probably not very, because, you know, there's guides for them everywhere. I do believe that there are a couple of them. Like, these are considered memories. So, they do have the full sync bonuses attached to them. And if I recall correctly, there are a couple that have some pretty annoying full sync requirements. Like time limit ones and whatnot. Yeah, like this one here. Complete the memory within 8 minutes. Now, that isn't the annoying part. I think the annoying part is that there are collectibles in here. So if you stop to get them, you're probably not going to do it within the time limit, is the thing, right? But yeah, at the end of this, I don't remember what it is you collect for it. Oh, okay. Apparently I wasn't meant to do... Alright. Do that. Oh god, alright. Thank you, camera. It's about time. Yeah, I don't remember what it is you collect, but I know that this is for the special endgame armor. You have to go through here, you get something. I don't know if maybe you just get like a piece of armor or something, and then at the end you it gets put together for you or something. But yeah, there is something you collect. It's the same as the other tombs, so you know this will be the one and only that you see. And I'll just end up doing the rest whenever I find them on my own. Off camera. Same with the rest of the collectibles. I'm not going to do guides for this one either. There's way too many guides out there because, you know, Assassin's Creed, super popular game. Like, I did the ones for Sleeping Dogs, and the one is actually getting quite a few views now and some comments and that on it, which is nice. Oh, fuck, I forgot that I couldn't climb up there. Where is it? All right. But, like, my Assassin's Creed 2 ones, like, the fact that you can buy the maps really kind of hindered me on that one. Like, that was more or less the reason why I just decided to stop. Because, like, not only was there very little point since there's already so many guides and maps and that out there, but the fact that you could buy in... Oh, fuck me. I keep hitting A, right? That's why I keep jumping off backwards like that. is because I'm so used to, you know, nowadays games where it's like to climb up, you hit A. Not this one where it's like you just hold up and he'll climb up the thing for you like that. I'm so used to having to hit a button to climb up that I just keep hitting the fucking button and jumping off the wall. But yeah, so I won't be doing collectible guides in this one. I realized afterwards that in the second one, I could have probably done guides for the feathers and the glyphs at least, because you don't have in-game maps for that. But at that point, I had already done a bunch that had no recordings of them, so I would have had to like restart the entire game and play like halfway plus through it, just to unlock the right areas for the feathers and whatnot. So I decided not to, obviously. Now this one here, I don't remember if you collect feathers or not. There's flags. We saw one of those if you were paying attention as we were walking with Machiavelli. Then there was the chest, just like normal. I don't remember where you buy the maps though, but I'm still reasonably certain you can buy the chest maps. Let's see, can I make that? Almost. That's fine though. I didn't lose any health from it, so. Where the fuck? Oh, where the fuck did they go? Were they this way? I don't know. So yeah, these are a lot more puzzle-based than the Assassin's Tombs. And I say a lot more just basically because, you know, these actually have puzzles involved in them somehow. I don't remember what exactly they are. But I know that there's like actual, like, you have to look at where shit is. Like, you actually have to look around in that, whereas with the Assassin's Tombs, every time you'd activate something, the camera would sweep through the path that you had to follow for it. Release. Okay. I do like that a little bit better, honestly, not having to look backwards to do it. Whereas at the same time, obviously, I could very well see it causing problems for me. Because, well, I mean, like, it already has, technically. Because I keep hitting A to climb up on stuff. When I don't need to. Now, the fact that it said 8 minutes, right? Means that this is obviously doable in 8 minutes. I don't think I'm going to do it, but this will be the final thing for this part. I don't think I'm going to make the 8-minute mark, but we'll have to see. I don't think that they give you too much time for these ones, and I think that's why I found them annoying, is because there isn't very much room for error in them. So when you get the ones with the time limits, obviously... Oh god, I'm really burpy for some reason. You have to know where you're going for the time limit and everything, so most of the time you'll end up having to do these twice. Because you'll end up going through them, figuring out where to go and everything, and then the next time through you'll know where to go and you'll probably finish it with time to spare. But even knowing where to go... Do I need to jump at that guy? Oh, look at that, I did too. Oh god, I thought that was like a ledge. Not a ledge, a handhold like this. I didn't realize there was like a thing sticking out of it. But yeah, there are treasures in these, which I think, unlike in the second one, I do believe in the second one, none of the treasures were counted as part of the area they were in, but I want to say that in this one they are. I could be wrong about that. I could very easily be wrong about that. But I'm reasonably certain that these ones here, like the treasures in here, count towards the 100% of the game. So like in the last one, I did try and get all the treasures in the tombs. I don't think I succeeded. Well, for one, I didn't get the ones that were in the first tomb that you have to do for the story. Because I thought, like, I was under the impression at that point that they were still part of the area that they were in, so I didn't want to collect them because I was still planning on doing a guide at that point, and I thought I might have to show them. But now that I'm not doing a guide, obviously I don't need to worry about that at all. But yeah, as you saw up there on the left, there was a Borgia flag right up. You can't quite make it out. Hang on, when I get up there. Right there is a Borgia flag. I'm going to ignore it for now. I don't plan on doing a guide in it or anything. I'm just going to try and get through this. Because I don't, like I said, I don't know how long I've been in here. But I don't feel like it's been 8 minutes yet. Oh my. That wasn't very nice. So yeah, these guys are fucking nuts. Now I think the armor you get is something like a wolf armor. Like something similar to what they're wearing, but not exactly. But we'll obviously just have to wait and see. This isn't the way it came from, is it? Yeah, it is. Fuck. That way. And I think it looks pretty cool. I don't really remember what it looks like is the problem. Sure, why not? This looks different. So yeah, when you swing off of things like that, it's basically just like a faster way down. A lot of the time, like most of the time, you don't need to use the swings if they're going, going down or anything. It just speeds you up. So like right there, it was faster to use the swing to get there, but then I jumped up. Jumped off so it doesn't matter. Okay, get back on the wall. No? Alright. And then sometimes Ezio decides to be a prick like that. Jump. Okay, now jump that way. There we go. But yeah, I want to say there's 8 of these. I could be wrong because there was 6. Oh yeah, just like in most games that have
now I can
shit
get
like
back
this.
up here.
It's like, yeah, now if I fuck up, that's your checkpoint. Because I think there was, 6 tombs in the other one, and I want to say that they, like, one-upped it and went 8. Like, ooh, we had 8. But obviously we'll see. I think we'll see after we finish this one what it says. It'll be like, hey, you have this many out of this many of whatever the fuck it is we're collecting here. I think I remember this room being like a big pain in the ass for some reason. I don't remember why. It was like because of how I had to get up somewhere. Because I need to go up like that. If I get to there, can I don't think I can climb up. Oh yeah, so I don't know if you can hear that because I did turn down the volume and everything, but there is like I just heard like a thonk and yeah. And I heard like a clock ticking down, so it does tell me when I'm getting close to the end of the 8 minutes, which is nice. Because then obviously if you fuck it up, you can be like, oh, well, I'm not going to get it. I can just restart the memory. I'm not going to do that, but it is nice that that's an option. Okay, I'm starting to fucking remember why this one was a giant pain in the ass. Oh, I could probably have just went from there, eh? Come on, can I... Yeah. Alright, what about right here? There we go. Yeah, just like in the other one, it's more about finding where you need to start than anything else. As soon as you find that, it's like, oh, this is where I start. So from here, I just, follow the path. Like, there's a very clear path marked out now, right? Because there will only be, like, certain things I can make the jump to. And if that's, like, the only thing I can make the jump to, then that's obviously the way I have to go, right? So it didn't make the 8 minutes, but that's not a surprise. Like I said, it generally will take 2+ goes just to, like, get the path down, know where to go, and everything. But it's not too bad. It's easy enough to replay a memory and just do it. Like, especially ones like this. I do remember there being some annoying missions that have like the multiple objectives and whatnot, and they're like a little bit longer or something. Do I go? I probably got to go down there, right? And then just like hop around to there. So if I hop down here, and then go there, yeah, and then there. God, that's a long jump. And then here. Oh. Okay, and look, I bet you now I can climb up to here if I fail. Yeah, look at that. Wow, look at how perfectly that landed. Like, holy hell. Alright, let's go. There we go. I forgot that when you're in a cutscene and you have right trigger held down, when you come out of the cutscene, it won't count as you having right trigger held down. So I don't know if it's this game or not. I want to say that there was some trick you could do for these time limit ones. It may not have been this Assassin's Creed. It may not have even been an Assassin's Creed. But I want to say that there was some trick you could do to complete them within the time limit without actually completing them in the time limit. Oh look, I got tomatoes. Oh right, because I think there's... Now I can't remember what they're for. I don't remember if you need them for specific upgrades or if they're just things you can sell. I think all they are is just stuff you can sell. I don't think that there's any real purpose behind like the tomatoes, and there's other items you can get. I think all they are just to sell to make more money. I could be wrong, but I'm reasonably certain that's what it is. All right, so let's see what loot we got. Oh, right, it's a key. Scroll of Romulus. Okay, I leave my family's armor here, one of the finest sets ever made. May you who finds it receive strength in battle. We have taken it and set it back behind the iron door. 6 keys unlock it, spread amongst our brothers. It shall be said to come from Romulus, and they will worship it. Zoom to see image data. So yeah, that's the armor that you get. If you collect all 6 keys by finding all 6 dungeons, so it is 6. And then I think after you get... Yeah, I want to say that after you get all 6 keys, it also unlocks a map of where you have to go, and then there's like another dungeon to get through for it. But yeah, that'll be it for this part. We've now entered Rome. We have a bunch of stuff to do. Well, I have a bunch of stuff to do in between now. So you will probably see just like in number 2, if you recall, there was like that one video. I don't remember which one it was. It was probably 2 or 3, where like maybe even 4, because I don't remember how long it took us to get to the villa. But like after we reached the villa, like I had whatever stuff I had, and then like the next part, I was just like loaded down with everything.
Has been terrorizing the city for months and driving the people into the arms of the church.
Quite convenient.
Exactly. I believe the Borgia are supporting them, but proof remains scarce. That is why the letter is so important.
Here it is. I hope you can break a cipher.
Cazzo! Another encryption. This one was supposed to be legible. They are transmitting them using a code sheet. Without it, we have nothing.
Sometimes logic is not the only way to win a war. Andiamo. You said we had allies in the city. Bring me to them.
Follow me.
Oh shit, do I actually have to follow him? Oh fuck. Damn it, I wanted to end the part, dude. We're at an hour already. Come on. Oh, apparently as you do main missions, you get a little bit of an increase too. That's cool. I didn't know that. Obviously, I'm making like nothing now. I don't even know if there is a bank for me to collect my money at right now. So, now I remember you getting to choose which guild you go to first. So I don't know. Oh, unless we're gonna find like.
We recently began traveling through the tunnels to avoid the guards, but many of the entrances in the city are broken. By using them, we can get to our destination rapidly without encountering resistance.
It's a fast travel. Okay, let us enter the tunnels then. Yeah, see, renovation required. So you have to renovate those as well. What does that one say? Oh, that's the current location. So yeah, as you go around, obviously you can renovate that and unlock more and more fast travel. And I think you can just open up the map and fast travel like from the map to any of them as well. Like I don't think you actually need to go to one to fast travel to it like you did in 2. Once again, I could very well be wrong. But obviously once you have them all unlocked anyway, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Chances are you would be close enough to one to make like just like a short hop there. So it might not be this one. It might be the next one only, where you actually get like an assassin base. Oh no, it is this one. Okay.
Ben trovato, Nicolò. Ah, Ser Ezio. A pleasure. Fabio Orsini, at your service. I've heard a great deal about you from my cousin, Bartolomeo d'Alviano.
A fine warrior.
Fabio has lent us an unused storeroom on Isola Tiberina.
I know you were used to better accommodations in Toscana.
It is perfect.
Bene. Then I am off to begin preparations for Romagna. Today, Cesare commands my men, but soon, I hope we will be free.
Now I propose we begin planning our assault on the Borgia.
Oh, you think we are ready for such an attack?
Si.
Do you know, for instance, where the Borgia troops took Caterina Sforza?
What?
Are you also unaware that the Borgia have captured the Apple of Eden?
How could we have lost the apple?
So, you do not know what goes on with our enemies. Do we at least have an underground here to work with?
Hardly. Our mercenaries are ensnared in a losing battle with Cesare's French allies. We have girls working for us in a brothel, frequented by cardinals and other important Romans. But the madam there is lazy, and would rather attend parties than further our cause.
What about the city's thieves? Do they have a guild?
Si, but they refuse to talk to us. I don't know why. What are you going to do?
Make some friends.
There we go. That should be the end of it, right? Yeah. Okay, so just like in the other one, there are... Okay, so there are artists in this one. There are paintings. So there's probably an artist to find the... the treasure maps from. But yeah, that is our underground base. That's where our armor gets stored and everything. Our weapons. Everything. I don't remember who works the books in this one and whatnot, but... I think it might just be like a random person, or maybe it's Machiavelli, I don't know. But yeah, just like in that one, there is a little bit of upgrading to do down there, but the majority of the upgrading there is in Rome itself. Is around the city and everything. So yeah, that was the end of Sequence 2. Sequence 3, we get to choose to do the fighter, the lover, or the thief first. We will do the thief last, next part. It will be the last thing that we do out of those 3 missions. Now, I don't remember if like each one has multiple missions assigned to it or not. Hang on, let me get somewhere where they won't fucking run me over with a horse. There we go. So yeah, we will end on the thief, or we will do the thief last next time. We will probably start with the mercenaries or the brothel, whichever one is closer to wherever I spawn next time. So thank you all for watching. And I will see you next week.